Hey, what's up, YouTube? Excuse me. It's been a couple of days. Last time you saw me, I pulled into that rest area, somewhere in Missouri, right? And the last thing you heard from me, I was supposed to deliver that. That was Saturday evening. I got in that rest area. I was supposed to deliver that Walmart load on Sunday in Bentonville, Arkansas. Picked up a load in Searcy, Arkansas later on afterwards, and take it all the way to York, Pennsylvania, and deliver by Tuesday. Well, none of that happened. Stick around, I'll tell you why. Well, that night, my belly was starting to feel weird, and I was feeling tired. So I got back in the sleeper, and my body, I just started feeling worse and worse and worse. This was like 8:30 or so. I passed right out. I was gone. And without dragging the story out any longer, the past 2 days, I was just sick. And if I don't feel safe enough to drive, I'm not going to do so. So this is now Tuesday, October 1st. It's right now 11:30 in the a.m. I still have that Walmart load on me. I just left that rest area about 35 minutes ago. I am now at a Love's. No, I left that rest area an hour ago. I am now at a Love's, which is 20 miles down the way. I came in here. I've been stuck in that rest area for 2.5 days, damn near 3 days. I needed to get a shower, so I went here and got a shower. And I didn't have, I've been talking. I haven't been purchasing food in my truck here lately. I just haven't been doing my shopping. I haven't had no food in the truck. I haven't eaten for nearly 3 days. I haven't been hungry either, but my body is just like, my stomach was just really messed up. I haven't eaten no food until 3 days. I just bought this. I just got in the shower, took a bite of this. It's one of those bagel dogs I like. I gotta tell you, I'm just not feeling it. All I've done with the last, what we're going to call it 3 days, is chug water. I probably drunk, I know I drank over a case of water in that 3 days. That's all my diet's been. 3 day water fasting. Now I feel well enough. Okay, so and SCHNEIDER, I didn't communicate with him initially. They ended up was worried, so sick about me, saying this guy he said I was off duty for 37 hours in a rest area. I'm in Missouri. They say your home's in West Virginia. They're freaking out, right? Because I didn't communicate. I didn't send them a message or nothing, say anything. So they wound up calling try calling me that morning. For whatever reason, my phone didn't ring Monday morning, or I didn't hear it. One or the other, but I had slept, quite a bit during this time. So, but I did see a voicemail notification on my thing, and I was getting ready to call it. Then I hear a knock on my door. They called the rest area. And the rest area lady came out and knocked on my door and said, "You need to call them." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." And I was about to anyway, but I told her, I was like, she said, "Well, the next call would have been the police." Oh, she's like, she was so scared because she said she has lost drivers out on the road. I was like, "Well, I do apologize. I should have communicated it. I was just sick, and it was a weekend, and I didn't feel like dealing with overnights and all that crap, and I should have just sent her an email saying, here's what the deal is." Or she could have saw it when she came in on Monday, but that's neither here nor there. I just feel like crap. I slept and slept and slept and slept and slept, and every time I left the daggone trucks when I had to use the restroom, which was quite often, again, stomach issues. So I'm well enough now that, like I said, I just took a shower. I just got I wanted something light, so I got these little bagel dogs. And got me a Monster. Since I've only got a couple bottles of water left in my fridge. Got me a big old fresh bottle of water too. So that should be good. Now, obviously, since I lost that $2,200 load to take me all the way up to York, that's going to hurt my week. I'll probably be right at even this week after I drop this off. Now I got to struggle to find things to follow up around Bentonville, Arkansas on Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. But I'll have this load dropped off in, I don't know, a couple hours. But I'm going to sit here, I'm going to finish this up and just get my giddy up going, right? So, but the cool thing here, let me see, can I show you this? Why don't you, okay, yeah, see that? See what those are? Those are Budweiser Clydesdale horses. There's 3 of these trucks. One here, one parked 3 over to me, and the one parked back on the other. And they got the doors open, and you can see him. Ooh, his face. He wants to show his face saying hi. I'm a Budweiser guy. That's my beer. I don't care what anybody says. That's my beer of choice. There he is. Look at the white fluffy things. You know, you just imagine. You see, hey, big yellow canary. Get out of my way. I'm looking at horses. Fucking cock blockers. Clydesdales, man. Budweiser, king of beers. Alright. So those are cool to see. Wait, I'm in Missouri. Where are they at? Anheuser-Busch is... Oh, they're out of St. Louis anyway, aren't they? Is that where they're at? I don't know. Anyway. Enough. So, yeah, you haven't seen a video for a couple of days, and that's why. That's why I don't rarely do videos when I'm not running, so. But I'm good. I had to call, she also said you might want to call the woman and let her know you're okay. Cause my BOA, she called my emergency contact. I was like, oh crap, okay. So, anyway, that's it. Let me finish this. Let me finally get this Walmart load delivered, and then see what we can figure out for the next trip. All right, so I made delivery a couple hours ago, actually. Oh no, what time did I get there? I got there at 3:51. I got there like 2:15 or something. It's 3:41 now. Dropped the trailer, grabbed it empty. There wasn't nothing on the board anywhere, so what I decided, I came to this pilot right here, which is 17 miles away. Very small pilot, and I was intending on it. I'm going to keep looking at the board for a little bit. I was intending on going ahead and just taking a day to myself, cleaning the truck out, disinfecting it, which I'm still going to do, but not here. I went ahead and expanded my search to 250 miles. 250 miles I did a search. And I found a load going from St. Clair, Missouri, which is 285 miles actually. Well, it's 260 miles from where I'm at. Now, going to, Groveport, Ohio. It's the I-44 Truck Center and Wrecker Service. It's supposed to be a live load at 11 o'clock tomorrow for a 7 a.m. live unload Thursday morning. 511 miles from pickup to drop off. Which I can do, no problem. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave out of here now, drive at 260 mile, deadhead, get it out the way so I can be right there tomorrow. Are they transloading me? There's nothing, no special notes. I'm gonna call them. Matter of fact, let me just do that right now. I don't have a phone number for them, but I'm gonna look them up on Google, see what I can figure out. So I called the I-44 Truck Center. They're like, what? You know, we are a repair shop, wrecker service and repair shop. I'm like, yeah, I know. She's like, guys, right now we don't have anything doing with Schneider. We had nothing going on. I was like, so there's no chance we happen to have a broke down trailer there, and you've agreed to transload it from that trailer to mine? She said, no, not at all. So I suggest you contact Schneider and have them call me, which her name was Jessica, the shop manager, and maybe we can figure it out. But okay. So after about what's it been, about 20, 30 minutes now, I've been on hold, listening to the doom, 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 the Schneider hold music. She come back to me, she said they can't confirm anything yet. They're going to go ahead and unconfirm the load until maybe tomorrow the lead CSR can figure it out. I either have the option to have it taken off of me, or I just keep it and call back in the morning. I was like, no, just take it off of me. I'll find something else. So that's pretty good, because even after the 280 mile deadhead and the 500 miles there, I was still good. It was still like $1.60 a mile, $1.61 a mile. So it wasn't a horrible trip. So and there's always a lot of coming out of the Columbus area. So I wouldn't have minded that, to be honest, at all. So oh well, we got to find our first load for the week now. So, and I watched a Flying with Poppy. Why do I call him Poppy? I am the Fly Rabbit, James. Because he did a little video last week talking about parking. And I was like, man, I have never seen a pilot Flying J charge $25 in parking. But apparently it's a new thing, because where I'm at now, they want to charge $25. The rates, I mean, I've never seen them more than 18 to 20. Now they're going up to 25. And now I've paid 25 at like a TA before. But I've never seen a pilot Flying J charge that much. That's ridiculous. And this is such a small truck stop. I may have to pay it. I don't want to. Then again, I think there's a Love's. Let me open up. I think there's a Love's not too far from me. So let's go to truck stops. Do that. And then knock everybody out except for Love's. There's a Love's 21 miles away from me. Straight down that way. Alright, that load's been taken off of me. That Love's says has many. It's in Watts, Oklahoma. I don't want to drive to another state just for parking. Do I? To save 25 bucks? Unless one of these, there's like 8 spots right there that are not reserved. Because right now I am parked in a reserved spot trying to figure all this stuff out. We shall see what happens. Let me get back on the board, see if I can't find a load, and we'll let that determine what we do. Well, as of right now, the earliest something that's kind of worthy of taking is Thursday. Heading out of this area down to Houston. $1.70 a mile. It's 4 o'clock. It's a 1,600 live load on Thursday and a 1,700 live unload on Friday. I'm making these hard appointment times tighter. Now there is a couple loads like going down into Georgia, or I don't say a couple, but one at least going down to McDonough, Georgia. But I don't want to go down there in that area. I mean, I'd like to get on with disaster relief, but from what Schneider doesn't allow that apparently. So even my old trip, my CDL school, they're loading up. They're taking a bunch of donations and they're taking things down to that area. And I would love to be a part of that. I would love to go back to my trucking school and be one of the drivers to go down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna actually. I've been hearing this. I've heard that through the Facebook group. The Schneider doesn't operate on disaster relief efforts, so I'm gonna call in the morning. It's after 5 o'clock now. Overnights won't know any answers to this crap. I'm gonna call tomorrow morning and I'm gonna talk to one of my BOA just to get confirmation or told otherwise. Because if I can be a part of that relief effort, I would love to. Just do whatever part I can do to help. I mean, and it's a shame that, I mean, it's also a chance for a driver to make some money. I mean, it's a shame that we have to be paid in order to help, but at the same time, these bills don't stop coming either. So I think that's what FEMA funding is for and all that stuff too, right? So I don't know. I don't want to feel like I'm taking advantage, but I also want to help, but I also need to make money. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird scale for me. That's just disastrous. There's already some people believe that we can control the weather, and I'm not that too much into conspiracy, but maybe we can. Who the hell am I? I can't prove you right or wrong. I just saw a TikTok video, a guy talking about these parts of North Carolina have so much these resources in the ground, something that'll control AI, that will power AI for like the next 50 years or some shit. So I don't know if there's truth to government-controlled weather and there's simulation. I just don't know. It's crazy to think about, but which is why I don't. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it short tonight, short here, and we'll see what happens on these loads. I haven't booked anything yet. Maybe, I mean, loads pop up at random all the time, so we'll see what happens. So I did, in fact, reserve a spot here because there was no other spots. There was nothing else to do. Now I don't want to go further away from where I'm centered at right now because I don't know where I'm gonna go for my load. So hopefully I get something for tomorrow, but we shall see how it works out. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate all the support, the advice, the tips, the suggestions, and all that. I really do. Even some people who don't know how to say them correctly, but I understand. I do. When somebody says something on text, it's hard. You can't really determine tone much. But trust me, I don't take anything offensive. I'm a big boy. I got big shoulders and I got thick ass skin. Okay. Internet's kind of not going to piss me off. Y'all might hurt my feelings from time to time, but you know what? I don't even let that happen much. But I love you guys. I love all of you. Thank you so much for being here and following my journey. I can't wait till we get to around the curve of what I'm dealing with right now, and I'm not even going to let it peep out. Anyway, thank you. See you tomorrow.